All right, we are back. So Norwegian journalist Kirsty Flaw is spilling the tea on bad interviews that she's had with celebrities over the years. And high on this list is now the viral awkward exchange with Anne Hathaway. Take a look.
Do you feel that love was more passionate back then, or people would sacrifice more for love than we do today?
No.
No?
No.
Do you remember your first crush?
No.
You don't? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you.
It's a little icy in there. Well, Flaw now says that Anne recently sent her a very personal and touching apology for that interview. The question is, and Jamie, we'll throw this to you, should Anne have apologized for that awkward interview?
I think it's tough. Like, I've done a lot of interviews being on both sides. I've interviewed a lot of celebrities, and I've also been interviewed for things. It's always a nerve-wracking experience because you know every word is being recorded and you don't know how it's going to be perceived. The context behind that interview, though, before was that she sang her question and asked Anne to sing back in response. And that is a nerve-wracking thing to do, to sing live, to try to sing an answer, and it really throws off an interview. You're really trying to make sure there's a relationship there. I think if I had been asked to sing live right now, I would shut down. And I think that's what Anne did. She shut down. And
she's an actor. Like, here's where I keep going back to.
Wasn't it for Les Mis?
It was for Les Mis. That was what it was for.
Okay.
And listen, everyone can have a bad day, and like we've all had them. But I keep on coming back to, like, if I was in the position of either one, if I was in Anne's position, I think I would at least, even if I was kind of irritated by the person or had enough, I would at least be like, oh, I don't know if I can remember that. I would at least try to be in my tone and in my demeanor, come up with some kind of an answer, knowing full well that that journalist, it might be their first time they've ever done it. It might be that they're trying their hardest. I feel for the journalist, because I've been in that position before, where you are literally, you've got 4 minutes and you are expected to make some kind of an impression, make a moment. You've got your company breathing down your neck.
Name names. Is there anybody bad? Name names.
Well, it's not that I want to call it the actor. I do remember, and again, it's not her fault, but I was on one of those scrums, like a red carpet thing, and you were expected to come home with stuff. We'd lost like one celebrity, we'd lost another celebrity. Finally, Mila Kunis came up, and I was like desperate, so I shoved my microphone in, and she goes, whoa, 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 enough! And it was like a bite, right? But I kind of deserved it, and I was okay with that in that moment. But at the same time, I hope that also she recognizes that I was just trying to do my job.
I know, but you know what I don't like about this? This is such a breach for what we do, and we want access to these people, and I just feel like this is not the way we get people to sit down. First of all, junkets in itself, it's just a hard thing. People may not know, but you really get in there and you have like 5 minutes with this person, and why I don't like this, it's like, it's an unfair fight because we're getting one side of the story. What happened before Anne shut down? Because I've interviewed Anne Hathaway, and she was nothing but lovely. She was nothing but lovely. So this is also, I feel like this is the same reporter who called out Blake Lively a couple months ago.
She's the same girl.
It's the same girl. So this is what I'm talking about. Could you imagine meeting someone for 5 minutes and they take 1 minute out of that interaction, throw it on the internet and go, look at how she was to me. That's not fair, because you're like, wait a second, why didn't you tell them the way you came in? Why didn't you tell them about the attitude that you had? Why didn't you tell them about the way you made me feel? They don't ever get to punch back, and I don't think it's fair. And she shouldn't have to apologize for something that happened not years ago, ages ago. And this is not what we do as entertainment reporters when we get an opportunity to talk to top-tier talent. This is not what we should be doing. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
All right. Well, Jamie, we love having you here. Thank you for coming back, and always lovely to see you. Always.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.